And the day of travel home starts now. Let's go. Get checked in, get moving, get off my feet. Maybe get some coffee? Ooh-wee. Way too good a time yesterday hanging out with everyone. Damn. Like having awesome friends. Short layover before off to New Orleans. Get home. The hot tub is calling my name. Some stuff in. Let's go throw it in the garage. As you can see, the knee is real stiff from travel. Pretty cool. I know what most of this is. We'll find out. More bumpers. Right? So INTEK's one of my sponsors and makes killer plates. They're the ones who made my bumper plates. They mentioned to me the other day that they've come out with some rubber versions of their bumpers. Really, really strong, really well built. These are similar to the ones I got, but slightly different. More with the metal insert, rubber, not urethane. And these are a hell of a lot more affordable. I will put a link below, list the price. But these are pretty rad. I just wanted to check the quality on them. And for a rubber bumper plate, the truth is the abuse that I'm gonna put on stuff in the garage, despite being strong or the amount of weight I'm lifting, really isn't a ton of abuse. Because it's still just one guy lifting, right? Where if you're at a CrossFit gym and you see stuff get run through the ringer, that's when you can tell how something's what it's made of. When you're starting to run 5, 6 classes a day, and every class is using bumpers, shit falls apart. And that's where you see quality products start to stand up. And that's why you got those wonky, floppy rubber plates and stuff like that that CrossFit gyms use, because they're dirt cheap, right? But I think these could be a very good alternative. Something like this, or something that Sornex makes. It's a little bit more expensive, but you don't have to replace it. Next time I go to the gym, I'll bring these, let them check them out. Maybe leave them up there for a while. Maybe let them beat around on them. I don't need any more bumpers. I'm pretty much fucking locked and loaded, but these are fucking great looking. But for me, long trip home, long weekend mark. I'm leaving to go to Austin on Thursday to go meet up with Wes Whitlock at Rogue American Apparel. So between now, 3 days, I gotta get this knee right, which means I need to get the fuck off of it. So back inside. All right, so the homies at Red Stick CrossFit have always been awesome. And since I got these things in from INTEK, figure we let them abuse them instead of me not touch them in the garage. So why not see what they're made of? Let these guys hammer away on them.
Fucking right.
All right. The cost on 245s is like $215. Now I'm gonna go run over to my car guy since he's got my leather kit for the truck. We're gonna go dump off my back seat, let that get sorted out, and then I leave Thursday for Austin. Whoo, man, these new donuts and deadlift shirts, they're fucking good. Plus I'm skinny now and I can wear an XL. Life is good. Life is good. So leather seats, stuff like that for me, like this type of luxury car shit, right? Like this isn't my, I'm not that pissy of a dude that, oh, I need leather. I'm getting leather because I'm a fucking gross, fat and sweaty dude. And I eat in my truck and I travel a lot, and cloth seats absorb stains, whereas leather do not. So that's why I'm swapping leather in. It just keeps the truck a little nicer, keeps it a little cleaner. So I'll swap the back seat, that way I still got my truck, and then we can go ahead and add the front bit as soon as I get back from Austin, most likely, because it'll only take a couple hours, I think. Seats out of the truck, look at that. Dropped off, backing out of my guy's shop right now. And on to run some more errands, get some shit done. Oh man, I fucking hate looking at it. Just hate looking at those. Flashback to like 2006, 2008, when I had a motorcycle. I had a Yamaha R1. Man, that was a fucking fun bike. But I'm gonna go ahead and say my time of using a bike as my only form of transportation is done in my life. Because it's not an if you'll get into a wreck, it's a when. No different than a fucking vehicle. And I drove for a long time without getting in a wreck, and I'm gonna go ahead and claim my victory and play it that way. Forgot my sunglasses. Shite. So, I don't know why people think that motorcycle wrecks are more rare, but I mean, everyone I know who's driven a car for a long time has been in a car accident, and so everyone who's driven a motorcycle for a really long time has also been in a wreck there. Time to get a haircut. Go get a haircut from my dude. Yeah, Mike, I'm gonna go pick us up some coffee too. Had to sneak in and get coffee from Whole Foods. Like the little coffee shop inside of Whole Foods makes probably the second best coffee here in town, which just has not a lot of great things about Baton Rouge coffee. Magpie is by far #1, but I didn't feel like waiting in line to go do Magpie. Also, super fucking lame, by the way, is recording stuff on your camera and not getting any audio. It's fucking the most frustrating thing ever. So heads up to Rode, or Rude, however you want to fucking say the name of your company. Why don't you slap a light there on the front of your shotgun mic too to let me know that it's on? That would be excellent. Out of Goday Brothers and Slash. Always good talking to those dudes. Just get the creative stuff going, man. So we are wrapping up and just about done with the spring line of stuff coming for you guys. And then we're gonna start summertime fun. All right, let's head home. That is just about as random a day as it's been. But that's what happens when you travel. You come home and you got a bunch of shit to catch up on. I don't always do the best at filming the end, right? So I like having a little time to kind of go over and talk to you guys. So big for me right now, especially with doing Hate Brand, is my only thing, is being around guys like Drew at Slash and being around Micah and these other people that are really good friends of mine. I'm making these trips like to Austin to go be around other people who are doing business and running stuff, like Wes Whitlock, like Nick Bear, John Wellborn, like all these people, man, like all these folks are doing their own thing and they're in the world that I want to play in. And so I'm trying to stay inspired. It's no different than going to see Mark or Kelly or any of these people. So I mean, my recommendation is, if you're trying to make a run at something like this, like surround yourself with people who are doing what you want to do, who are already making their way, who are successful at it, and you can take notes and you can learn. Anyone really good at what they're doing, right? This is one thing I've noticed. Anyone really good at what they're doing, confident in their own shit, has no problem talking to you about what they've learned doing it. Everyone I've ever met has been very, very willing to share, been willing to discuss, because you're not, like, I'm not hitting these guys up for like fucking trade secrets, right? It's just mentality, it's inspiration, it's, you know, back-end business bullshit that every business needs to do. And some of that heads up is really great to be able to talk to someone like Chrissy about and see Donuts and Deadlift is doing. So surround yourself with people you love. Keep working at it. Keep working hard. Nothing's gonna come easy. And that's the whole day. Excited. I hope you guys like this longer vlog. This is kind of more going on. And I mean, clearly it's a couple days mushed together, but there wasn't a lot going on when I got back from Sacramento. I had a few days to get my shit together. I needed to edit and do some work around the house, and not a lot of leaving the house. All right. Thanks as always. Spread hate, always party.